I do believe I'm recording this time. That only made one beep, but it's very soft because it's noisy out here. I was trying to record when it was quiet, so I have more time to record. I bet you don't care. It's not what you're here for. You're here to watch me make a short and then to hear a story. Well, probably you're just here to make a story, but I gotta make a short before I tell you the story. What's the story about? I think it's gonna be about obliviousness today. But first, let me make my short. In 3, 2. Why are you here? You just scroll anyways. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. I care. That's why I do this. I'm having fun with it, and you should have fun along with me. Thank you to all the people that are having fun along with me. I hear you sometimes. I appreciate it. My long form, I'm going to talk about being oblivious. Like why women put their hand up to yours to compare the size, or when a girl steps on your head as she's leaving the hot tub, or other fun, random stuff like that. You can get my newsletter where I tell other stories down in the link below. Thanks, love and peace. Wow, that was just an advertisement. I didn't know what else to do in that one. Because my brain is on one thing, and a minute is not very much time. If YouTube would allow me to do longer than a minute, I know I've complained about this, but anytime I try and do more than a minute on the shorts, it just converts it to a long form, even if I do it in the shorts and it's uploaded as a short, and I don't know why. My assumption is because I'm an official artist channel, but then I see other channels using the shorts to put their music in, and it goes 2.5 minutes or so. So I don't know, maybe YouTube just hates me on this channel. It doesn't give me the same problems on Uncool, even though I've been doing a much faster little thingy there to try and keep it closer to 30 seconds and to keep interested in what I'm doing, because visuals, as you might imagine, see, visuals are not interesting. Sometimes something interesting happens, but so far you haven't seen a bicyclist try and run me over. The other day in a short you saw me kick a can. Even after the guy said, hey, there's a can in the way, and I said, oh, that's okay. And then I kicked it. Cameron was supposed to pause if I couldn't make it around or pull me around it, but I don't know. And I didn't feel like messing with it. So you got to see that. Oh, wait. I was going to tell you about obliviousness. Okay, Cameron, right? So, I'm still oblivious, but for different reasons. I wave my hand in front of my face and I can't see it. Okay, sorry. So, growing up, my mom constantly told me that I was handsome, and girls kept looking at me, and I got a lot of attention. Being the dumb teenager I was, I didn't believe her. Being the dumb adult looking back, I should have believed her. Like I said in the short, one of the examples is I was in a KOA. I was 15, and we had gone to San Diego. My mom was not running in the money, but she wanted to take me on a vacation over the summer, and so we ended up in San Diego because we both liked it. And so we're in the KOA, and I'm in the hot tub, and there's a bunch of people in the hot tub, and this one girl gets out, and as she's walking past me, she steps on my head and keeps on going. So if that wasn't trying to get my attention, I don't know what was. That same trip, we're at the San Diego Zoo, and I see this really cute girl when we're on the double-decker tour bus on the top, and she has her skirt pulled up so she can get some sun on her legs as she's sitting there. So it was really hard not to pay attention to her. But later, my mom went to use the bathroom, so I'm sitting on the bench outside the bathroom area, and she comes down and sits next to me and starts talking to me. Now, she was from Europe, and we didn't have internet or cell phones, so it was still a landline, and international calls were very expensive. But even then, I could have taken her address and, pen palled with her. It was obvious to me, even in the moment, that she liked me, but it was like, I don't know what to do. I'm dumb. And I'm very bad at the time taking risks. By default, I have to now because just about everything I do is a risk since I can't see the world around me. And that's very risky because none of the sighted people seem to realize that they are dangerous. So this all popped up because a woman on the thread said, if a woman ever wants to compare her hand to yours and talk about how small it is in comparison to yours, she wants to do you. So I thought about that, and though I can't remember the person, I do remember times when girls had done that to me. I did at some point realize I was oblivious and used to joke that I might not even notice a girl liked me if she got completely naked and stood in front of me. Isn't that bizarre? Or here's an even weirder one. There was a girl at the high school that I just graduated from. So I just graduated, and I was working my first job in the same town, and my friends would come bug me at work. I got one of my friends a job there for a short time, but one of my friends told me there's this girl that he thought I would like, and I said, well, tell her, because I had no way of telling her. Eventually he brought her in, and he was right, I did like her. And one time she came in and asked if he was there, and he wasn't. And so I got her some coffee because that's what she wanted, and we chatted for a bit, and then she left, and of course I hadn't done anything. So I kept prodding him to tell her. Eventually, he did tell her, but earlier that day, another one of my friends had asked her out. So I was like, okay, that happens. Fast forward some time, they broke up, and I was invited to the end of year drama party since I've been in drama my senior year. And we ended up hanging out the entire time. And then that led to us dating. Not exactly sure how I managed that one, because it was never a thought that I put in my head at the time. And we dated. I think we went out 3 times before I kissed her on the forehead, and maybe 5 or 6 times before I finally kissed her. So, yeah, there's that. She obviously was interested in me. I mean, she was dating me, and we would hug for a long time. So it wasn't like she was distant or anything like that. I just couldn't pick up on the signals, and I think also was just too afraid to disrespect someone. So that's my issue, is I have a lot of friends that are female, and I could never tell if they're interested in me or not, and I'd rather default to no, they're not, than to ever assume someone likes me. And that continues onwards into every part of my life. Well, here comes a doggy, so I'm going to bid you a farewell. Check out the link for my newsletter below. Thanks, love, and peace.